Hello and welcome to this video. The Carabao Cup second round draw has just taken place, and to be quite frank, there isn't many, eye-catching games. There's a couple, Wimbledon versus West Ham, Notts Forest versus Newcastle, but there weren't really too many. But let's go through the list. So Brighton versus Southampton, QPR versus Bristol Rovers, Wimbledon versus West Ham, Fulham versus Exeter City. Then we have Wycombe versus Forest Green, Cardiff versus Norwich City, Millwall versus Plymouth Argyle, Brentford versus Cheltenham, Swansea versus Crystal Palace, Newport County versus Oxford, Bournemouth versus MK Dons, and Reading versus Watford. So that is the southern section. There's some decent away ties, like QPR versus Bristol Rovers. That's a good tie for them. Exeter City go into Fulham, and MK Dons go into Bournemouth. So some really nice ties for them. Remember when Hereford went to Aston Villa when they were in the Premier League? It was a very, very good occasion, and I really, really enjoyed it. To the northern section now, and we have Leicester City versus Fleetwood Town. That's a repeat of the FA Cup third round last year, where Kelechi Iheanacho scored the first goal in England given by VAR. Leeds United versus Preston, Sunderland or Sheffield Wednesday. So the winners of tonight's fixture will face Wolves. If Sunderland win, that could be a televised fixture for sure. Notts County versus Newcastle United, Doncaster versus Blackpool, Burton Albion versus Aston Villa, Hull City versus Derby County, Middlesbrough versus Rochdale. Middlesbrough struggled to get past Notts County, and Rochdale are a league above, so they could potentially struggle to get there again. Everton versus Rotherham, Blackburn versus Lincoln, a really, really good draw that for Lincoln. West Brom versus Mansfield, a lovely draw that for Mansfield. Walsall versus Macclesfield, and finally an all Premier League tie, Stoke City versus Huddersfield Town. So because the draws aren't, they're not seeded, it does allow for this situation where you can have anyone draw anyone, which helps some sides such as Forest Green. They drew League 2 and now League 1. They could get into the third round and not have to face a Championship side or a Premier League side for that matter. But it does throw up, some other games that, Walsall versus Macclesfield. The attendance will be probably pretty low for that. But there were some good draws, some good days out. Bristol Rovers will be looking forward to going to QPR. Cheltenham and Brentford will be a nice trip to London for the Cheltenham fans. MK Dons going down to Bournemouth. Fleetwood have already been to Leicester, but they'll probably go again. And I bet Exeter are looking forward to going to Fulham. And Mansfield and West Brom, it's not too far. And they fancy their chances after that great 6-1 win. Lincoln City will be fearing nobody when they go to Championship side Blackburn Rovers. So some really, really good ties there, but that is the draw for the second round. And then in the third round, the teams in Europe then come in. So we have Manchester City, Manchester United, Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Burnley will all be coming in the third round. But that is the draw. So as you can see, it is going across there very, very nicely. If you missed any, there are some good draws there, and it is a competition that really, really helps the finances of the lower league sides, which is really, really key in their budgets and things. So Exeter and Fulham, there will be a decent crowd there. Remember when we played Aston Villa, there was over 24,000 people there, so that obviously really helped Hereford, who averaged around 3,000 at the time. So these cup competitions can be really, really key, and also it sometimes allows you to be able to knock out a bigger side because they make so many changes. I understand them making changes, they have big squads, but if you're a League 2 side, you should go for it every single time. But that's the draw. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you are new. I cover the Football League, Championship Leagues 1 and 2. I also cover non-league and the Premier League, so there's a bit of everything for everyone. So thanks so much for watching anyway. I hope you enjoyed and are going to enjoy the Carabao Cup in the future. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.